So for this problem, we have a slope and a point, which means we're going to use point-slope form of a line in order to create the equation. Point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, where m is your slope, and then the point that they give you is the x1, y1. Remember, in the end, we want to have the x and the y in the equation. So we just need to plug these in and then simplify. So our slope is 3. There's our m, our point, x1, y1. So we just plug in y minus 3 equals 3 times x minus negative 2. And now simplify. So this turns into x plus 2. Distribute your 3 in. So we have y minus 3 equals 3x plus 6. Add the 3 to the other side, and the equation of the line is y equals 3x plus 9. So in this problem, we're given that our line is parallel to x equals 5 and has the point 4, 2. The parallel and perpendicular piece just tells us the slope of our new line. Otherwise, we use all the other information. So we're given a point, which means our end goal is to use point-slope form, which is again y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We have our point, so there's our x1, y1. All we need is our slope. Well, if we're parallel to x equals 5, that means our line will have the same slope. And now, if you're unsure about the slope of x equals 5 or a y equals, it's going to be either 0 or undefined, depending on the line. And instead of memorizing which is which, it's best just to draw it, give yourself a little picture. So the line x equals 5 means that we're going to be crossing through 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the x-axis. So there's the line x equals 5. Now remember, a vertical line has a slope undefined. Well, kind of hard to plug an undefined in for m. So here's where, if we just think about this for a second, we know we're parallel to this, so it's another vertical line, and the point 4, 2 is on that graph. So think about it, if we plot the point 4, 2, so if that point is on the graph and we're parallel to our other vertical line, we're going to be parallel to this line. That line is all the points where x equals 4, which means that's the equation of the line. So it's just x equals 4. And that's it. If you are parallel to an x equals or a y equals, your final answer should be in the same form as the parallel line you were given. And we know that it's a 4 because the point we're given is 4, 2. Well, if we're going to be a vertical line, that means all the x values are the same. So if the point 4, 2 is on it, that means all the x values have to be a 4. So this is another one where we'll be using point-slope form of the line, meaning we need a point and slope. The point is given to us right off the bat, x1, y1. To get the slope, we use the perpendicular line they gave us, and then we do the opposite reciprocal. Now in this case, we need to solve for y in order to get the slope. We have to get it in y equals mx plus b form. So to do that, just subtract your 2x from both sides. So this line is y equals negative 2x plus 2. Remember, the coefficient of x is our slope, so our slope is negative 2, which means this new slope for a line perpendicular to that will be the opposite reciprocal. So positive 1/2. Now we have our m, we have our point, and we can just plug into point-slope form. So we have y minus 0 equals 1/2 times x minus negative 3. Simplify that out really quick. And we have y equals 1/2 x plus 3/2.